Kevin, if I asked you what got 100 million social views in 12 hours and 4.7 million live viewers, what sporting event would you have told me?
I would have said it was the Thursday press conference.
Yeah, you would have went right to that, right?
That we actually made reference to on our last show, saying that I would never in a million years watch, but I would know by Thursday night what had went down on that because I was interested.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, boy, we weren't wrong.
I looked at those. I said those have to be wrong for
That's
a press
huge.
conference. Nobody knew what was going to happen.
Did you see the Meltzer thing at all?
His coverage of it?
He was making the, I don't know who, I won't say who sent me, but a friend of mine that's
in the business.
Pretty big fucking deal in this business sent me a just like a file. It was Meltzer, I think it was off of X, and Meltzer. It starts out with Meltzer saying that Dwayne Johnson isn't as big a draw as Taylor Swift. And he's saying like the press conference was free and like 3,000 people showed up for it. And if fucking Taylor Swift did a press conference, there'd be more than 3,000 people there. And the guy that was doing the talking with him was in agreement. And I'm thinking to myself like, that's not even apples and oranges.
Why was he comparing Taylor Swift to a wrestling?
I don't know what the correlation was at the beginning.
Okay.
Of I guess the significance. Maybe they were talking about those numbers or the significance of having Dwayne. But I do know this, like living in Daytona Beach, and Sunday we're supposed to have a race, but it's going to piss all day. But the master of ceremonies is The Rock for the Daytona 500, America's race. Gentlemen, start your engines. It won't be Taylor Swift. It'll be Dwayne. And that's a very strong demographic that he's gonna stand in front of, and I just so I looked at it like when I watched the press conference, and a lot of people were had made reference to the fact that Rock came closer to the camera to make himself look bigger. Well, when they were leaving the press conference, and it was Heyman and Roman and Dwayne, and they were shooting them from behind. There was no fucking camera trickery going on. Rock was fucking gigantic next to Roman.
We covered The Rock's size on this show. We looked at pictures. We looked at stills.
Yeah, he's
months ago.
Yeah, he's a big fucking dude, and Roman is like Roman's is a huge star. It's just it's talking about Roman like you would talking about Dwayne with Taylor Swift, who just did $1 billion, and she goes out there by herself. She's not Taylor Swift she's Taylor Swift,
right?
And not only does she do $1 billion, but she also does a fucking movie that does like 400, million.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just like but then it's like trying to compare Roman, who's basically a part-time wrestler, to Dwayne, who, if you watch, if Dwayne's not talking about the USFL, if he's not talking about, like, he's so I mean, he's like a genius in branding. It's like if you follow him on Instagram, it's like, okay, 19th, I'm dropping my new Project Rock Under Armour line. It's like he's got shit going on so many fucking levels, plus, and he's in great shape for a 50-year-old man.
But this storyline in particular, and the way it played out, however accidental, and they're capitalizing on it, great.
He's a great fucking heel.
This is back, and just the fact that the Crybabies, which was a great little alliteration there, right? The Cody Crybabies. Just the fact that they're so passionate. This is back to the old ladies with the umbrellas in Memphis swinging at people when they left the ring. But and that's how you know you've got business.
They followed up the press conference with McAvey on Friday morning, and that was where they did the whole McNugget thing where you shove them up your fucking ass.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Rock's saying that. It's so easy for like the normal wrestling fan to dislike somebody that's worth $500 million. Like, you know what I mean? Like
that's just a natural built-in reason to hate.
It's just we talked about it last. We just said class thing.
Yeah, the class envy thing. But it's so perfect right now, and they could do this for a year. If they played this right, just because of all the players they've got involved now, right? And although I hope they don't do. There's talk of the tag team main event thing. They're definitely going to go with the singles, right? They're not going to change this.
They won't change. No, the tag match will be either after, like Rollins said, I got you. You know, like that's a way to like you could do that the first night, and then I don't know. I don't think that's going to dilute anything, because anything Dwayne is in, Dwayne's going to be the focal point.
But I mean, you need a title match at WrestleMania. You need
you're going to have
a singles.
You got to do
match.
Roman, you know. But it's, you know, to me, it also by having Seth do such a great job of being an ally to Cody,
mm-hmm.
it prevents that fuck job for WrestleMania. So if they do work, it's not like Cody, or not like Seth doesn't have his back.
Mm-hmm.
Unless fucking it's the ultimate swerve and he's in on it.
He turns on him. It could be, right? And that would be cool too, because of the history with Roman.
You know, and
so you got that opportunity.
So
but it's exciting again.
Yeah,
we're talking about shit again.
We're talking about fucking like something that has so many legs.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm watching Raw, and I'm like fucking like all of a sudden Bobby Lashley's comes out and he's in an elimination match against Bronson Reed. I'm just like fuck, like every week I forget that they've got this guy. I forget they got this guy.
Right.
You know, it's like fuck, like geez, they got a lot of fucking talent, man.
So other than Rhodes, Rollins, Rock, and Roman, now with Rhodes and you could add Nakamura to this, Kev.
Nakamura's fucking. He's already locked in the main event on Raw every week. So
the 10:35 slot.
Yeah, he's got him and Sami Zayn with a run in.